Welcome.
Welcome to what, buddy? What is this? What are we doing? Welcome to Smokey and the Snobby. God. All right.
Hello.
Hello! Aden! What's up, man?
A bad impression of me.
I'm not doing an impression of you.
It sounded
I'm
like
excited to see you. No, you want to hear my impression of you?
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
That's not me.
This is me.
That's not me.
Hi, I'm Aden.
That's not me. Also, too, that's a bad impression because that's an impression of a goth kid.
I have terrible taste in movies.
I do.
My name's Aden.
I have an awesome taste in movies. I choose good movies.
That's not what I hear when you speak. I have a terrible taste in movies. That's what I hear when you talk. Yeah.
No, I don't sound like that.
You did a little bit this last couple of weeks.
Oh yeah.
The plague has wrought upon our household.
Yeah, it's the RFK Jr. virus.
It is. There is so much disease in our home that we haven't recorded a podcast.
Yeah, that's what's been happening. My throat was off.
You had like a chest infection. You couldn't talk and you were coughing. Then I had an ear infection.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It would have been very hard for me to do the podcast if I kept like coughing so much.
We should have tried. Then this would have been you. Hi, everybody. It's me, Aden. That's how you cough. When you cough, that's how you cough. That's how Aden coughs, everybody.
No, this is what Dad coughs. Hey, guys. That's it, guys.
That's not how I cough.
Yeah, that's how you cough.
Anyway. So, yeah, let's not talk about all the coughing bits and the disease that was strewn over our house, which put us in a forced hiatus.
Uh-oh.
But what are you... I mean, I guess I can ask what you've been up to, but you've been taking antibiotics pretty much.
Well, I took a series of photos of my dad.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's right. You know how many people reached out to me? So like, hey, man, you okay? I'm like, yeah.
Did people actually reach out?
Yeah, I didn't realize you had posted it. And, like, people texted me. He's like, hey, is everything okay? I took some photos. I'm like, yeah, what do you mean? What photos? And then I go, look. I'm like, oh, yeah, everything's fine.
And did you tell them I made you do that?
I did. I'm like, yeah, I didn't want it to do a photo shoot of, like, a sad fat guy drinking. What was it? What was the purpose of it? What was the tone of that photo shoot? Because my interpretation is sad fat guy drinking alone.
Well, it's really about like a sense of loneliness that you feel. Like you feel some sort of loneliness and detachment. Did I come across that way
in the photo?
Yeah, and there's a reason why I chose you to wear like a gray coat.
Why? Because gray is depressing? Gray,
well, that, and also too that it symbolizes loneliness. It's a color symbolism, baby.
Yeah, it's certainly not a slimming color. It didn't make me look thinner.
No, but I took a lot of inspiration from the Nighthawks painting.
Who?
Nighthawks.
Oh, that painting with the diner and stuff?
Yeah. It was a huge inspiration.
Did I...
very melancholic kind of
tone. Did I give you what you needed?
Yes.
Some would say I delivered professionally and I
You're
gave
an
you
actor.
everything. I am an actor.
It's called visual storytelling, and that's what I was doing.
I am an actor.
You know, movies are a visual medium, and I see it as
photos.
and so are photos, because I see photos as like the closest in making films for me.
What do you mean? Making films is making films for you. You should be making films. Photos is the closest thing. Your camera has video mode. You should do shorts.
Probably, yeah.
You should do a short. I'm telling you. It'd be fun. What did I send you the other day? Anyway, yeah, I'm not sad, and I'm not lonely, and I don't drink alone.
No.
And I'm not going to... And by the way, that wasn't beer. That was cider. Apple cider. Hard cider. Yeah. You thought I drank the whole bottle, right? While I was fake chugging it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Acting. I can't drink that stuff.
No.
No. I got the beatus, man. I can't do it. But yeah, you should. What did I send you the other day? I sent you a text. I'm like, oh, you know what you should do? And you're like, I'm not going to do that.
That's not an idea I want to do.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Not something I would do, though. You're recommending me something that I don't have any ideas for that.
Huh?
You're recommending me an idea that I am not interested in. I don't like when people recommend me stuff.
Why not?
Recommend me ideas like that. I like coming up with my own ideas.
You don't think I'm an ideas man? I'm an ideas man.
I think just through photography alone, it made me realize that, screenwriting isn't the thing to go. I think cinematography and directing.
Oh, so you're not going to do any screenwriting?
No. If somebody gives me a good script, I can do it. And I can add it.
That's not screenwriting. That's you cinematography or whatever the hell it is. Somebody hands you a screenplay, they've done the screenwriting. You're not doing it. But I thought this would have been a fun movie.
It's called collaboration.
Uncle John, who sent this to me? Was it Uncle John? Somebody sent this to me. I don't remember who. An article about a beaver attacking people in up in Albany. I'm like, oh my God. That's like I'm like, what if there was a movie out there about an evil beaver attacking people? Like Cocaine Bear. Mm-hmm. Or what was that? What's that movie? Piranha. Did you ever see the movie Piranha?
Heard of it. It's a Jaws ripoff.
Doesn't matter. It's a great movie. That's how the piranhas move through the water.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think you should do shorts and stuff. It'll be fun.
I just
won't be in them. Do not cast me in them. I only do editorial photos. That's it. That's all. I won't do anything more. Mm-hmm. But yeah, movies. Make movies, man. It's fun.
I thought photos are the closest thing to movies too, as well.
I mean, movies are the closest thing to movies. Movies are the closest things to movies. You can do it.
Photos are close too, right?
Nope, because photos don't have sound and all that stuff.
Yeah, but they're both visual mediums.
Yeah,
to tell stories.
Yeah, but movies give.
Yeah, but they're both visual storytelling. Do I sit down
in front of a TV and watch photos for 3 hours, or do I watch a movie for 3 hours? You're going to go see a movie this weekend.
Yes.
That is essentially photos stitched together with sound. So, make videos. You should do music videos.
I'm not doing a music video.
Oh, yeah. It'd be great. You should ask Beyonce, see if she's open for a music video. Sure. Just her standing on a stool, drinking a Mai Tai.
Okay.
I like where this conversation's heading. We should talk about this whole episode instead of
Memento.
Instead of this ridiculous movie you made me watch.
No, come on.
Yeah. No, not all. Come on. This movie is ridiculous.
It's really not.
Yeah. The first movie back, Aden gets to pick the movie. It's Aden's turn to pick the movie.
Yeah.
And the first movie back after what? Like 3 weeks off?
Yeah.
3 weeks off? Yeah. Is, what is it? What's the movie called?
Memento.
Yay!
This is my choice. So I chose it because...
Fresh goes better with Memento, Odyssey. Fresh and full of life.
Because, The Odyssey came out a few days ago.
What's Odyssey got to do with this movie?
Because they're both directed by Christopher Nolan.
Oh, Christopher Nolan. This guy also did the Bomb movie. What was the Bomb movie?
Oppenheimer. Nolan is a director I really like. Now, he's not up there to me as the best director of all time or anything, although I can see why people do. There are certainly good things. Certainly things I love about his screenwriting, and there's things I find pretty frustrating about his screenwriting. What movie has this guy
made that I would like?
Batman Begins.
Who?
Batman Begins.
Which one's that one?
It's the one with Christian Bale as Batman. With Ra's al Ghul.
No.
With Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul.
No, I didn't like that.
What?
That's not my favorite Batman. Oh, it was a good Batman, though.
Because that's the closest thing you'll like.
Oh, he does all these kinds of movies? Is that why?
Not all of them.
Did he do Mulholland Drive? Who directed Mulholland Drive?
That was David Lynch.
Are they cousins, this guy? Because this movie reminded me of that kind of stuff.
No, because David Lynch is American and David Lynch is American and Nolan is British.
So what? They could be cousins.
They're not cousins.
Wow. They make movies similar.
Not really, no.
This movie reminded me of a cooler Mulholland Drive.
They're nothing like each other.
They're just as weird.
I wouldn't say that.
And the only reason I like this movie?
Not to the point of David Lynch weirdness. That's not... Again, they are very different kind of filmmakers, in my opinion.
I'm struggling to see the difference.
What?
I am. I'm struggling to see the difference.
You're struggling to see the... Okay.
Yeah. Mainly because I've only seen Mulholland Drive once when I was 14. There's no way.
You were 14. That movie came out in 2001.
Then I was 19. What, Mulholland Drive did?
Yeah, 2001.
Well, I saw it young and uncaring of that
probably
type of film.
In your 20s.
Yeah, I was probably 21?
I'm counting the back.
Counting with your fingers?
24 years.
I was 24 years old then? No, 23.
Yeah, probably 23.
I'm old enough. Don't You keep adding years to my life, man.
Well, okay.
So, are we trying something new this episode? Are we going to do what we were talking about?
I guess so.
So, we've thought about it, and we're like, we always give our reviews at the end.
Yes.
And it's kind of, we thought in homage to this movie.
Yes.
Because this movie is another one of those mise en places. What is it called?
In medias res.
In medias res.
Or reverse storytelling.
Reverse storytelling.
This is very unique for this movie because we've never really had movies with reverse storytelling that much. We rarely do.
Right.
Now, of course, we've had non-linear storytelling for decades by this point, like since Citizen Kane, very much. Because Citizen Kane was kind of the king of non-linear storytelling.
Was it? So is Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction as well, but even though Pulp Fiction took in a different direction.
I found this movie less confusing than Pulp Fiction, though.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know. I think like Pulp Fiction felt more simpler. You just have to piece together those segments together into one film.
Once you figure out this movie's kind of premise, I found it easier to follow. It just annoyed me.
Well, with Pulp Fiction,
I just didn't like it.
Its story is a lot looser. Well, I wouldn't say looser in comparison to Memento. Memento is very much known for its structure, which is very unique.
Yeah, I printed out. Somebody had to print out a crazy graph to explain it.
Well, with Pulp Fiction, you can easily piece together the scenes, like the Bruce Willis scenes. You know, it happens in the end, and the beginning of the movie is pretty much the end of the movie.
Yeah, but again, that's one of those movies you have to watch the entire movie to understand it at the end. Because during it, you're going, "What's going on here?" But at the end, it all comes together. This movie's the same.
Yes,
except it's a lot of like back and forth. It's a lot of flashbacks and a lot of foreshadowing.
There is.
And all that stuff. So, I mean, before we get into the deep dive into this,
yes.
What do you rate this movie? We're starting with the rating today. The medias res, mise en place.
Oh, an easy 9 out of 10.
Oh, my God.
What do you... Memento is like... It's one of my favorite Nolan films of all time. It is up there in the top 3 favorite Nolan films of all time. You are going to have
to build out a complex web of explanations to get to 9 out of 10 on this movie.
What's the problem with it? It's actually a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, you're going to have to explain it. You have the next, I don't know how many minutes to explain it. Actually, you know what? You have 5 minutes to explain it, and then the episode's over. 9 out of 10. It's crazy. Do you want to know what I rated it now, or should we?
Yes, let's see how you rate it.
4 Smokies.
You said the movie was okay. 4 out of 10 means it's bad.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does mean it's bad.
No.
6 out of 10 means it's okay.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, that's a passing grade. I'm not giving it a passing grade.
6 is not a passing grade. It just means it's fine.
Nah.
5 is average.
Okay, I'll give it a 5. I'll give it 5. If 5's the average, I'll give it a 5. And the only reason I gave it an extra point is one of the Fratelli brothers from Goonies is in this movie.
Well, he is really good in this movie too. Performance-wise, he's very good.
He's great.
He sells a man who's incredibly manipulated.
Is this our second movie we reviewed with that actor in it, Joe Pantoliano?
Yes, it is, because we did Running
Scared, and now this. Teddy.
And he's honestly playing it not too much different.
Okay, so why do you give it such a high rating?
Well, I think this movie has a fantastic use of nonlinear storytelling, and it's the most unique I've ever seen from a movie.
Okay,
it is
so
filled
it's unique.
With a lot of great performances, especially by Guy Pearce, which he just straight up just gives his best performance here. He conveys just the confusion and the overall just like, what's a good word to describe it? Just like so confused and just lost, and he conveys that so well, just from his eyes alone.
I mean, I was convinced the whole movie he had it. So the whole movie's based on a guy that has short-term memory.
Yes.
Loss, right?
And it definitely, and I think the storytelling structure, I think, complements his character very well because the film feels very fragmented and kind of scattered.
Yeah, but
that's what made it
That's
work.
Exactly why I didn't like it.
What?
I didn't have to. We watched this movie was through the eyes of his memory.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, and it makes perfect sense.
In a backward step, leading up to the truth. Got it.
Yes.
Great.
But that's what made it so fascinating.
It didn't need to be that frantic. It didn't need to be that...
What do you mean frantic?
Not frantic. It didn't need to be that disjointed for us to understand that a guy suffers from
That's exactly the point of the movie, though, because it's supposed to reflect...
That's a torture. Nolan's torturing us.
What he's not torturing you.
Oh, yes. I felt tortured.
You felt tortured?
Yeah, I felt tortured.
But that's the point of the film. It's supposed to kind of give in the mindset of who this person is. Because he's a man who, unfortunately, is suffering short-term memory loss. So the film feels...
He explains
and the storytelling structure reflects that.
He explains it. Why does the movie have to be so fragmented and broken like that?
It helps bring a lot more intrigue to the plot. Because we're left, like, in the beginning of the movie, it's like, who's Teddy? Who are any of these people? How does he know him? And the film builds up to those moments and how he knows them.
Right.
So that's why it's a reverse storytelling. It keeps the plot intriguing.
No, but the constant. So this film, like you said, it goes backwards.
Yes.
And I didn't mind the parts where it goes backwards in time, but it goes backwards in minutes too.
Yes.
So the movie,
time is a huge aspect of most of Nolan's films. It's one of his most defining attributes. Is time does play a major role.
Did you say I know? Because I have no idea. That's how he does it.
Yeah, time is usually.
And I don't care.
What do you mean? I don't
care.
But that's just how his films are. Time is such a huge aspect of his films. You've seen this with Interstellar. Interstellar is a huge aspect of that movie.
But no, it's nothing like this. I was entertained by that movie. I understood everything. I even understood this movie. This movie wasn't complex to understand.
No.
You kind of get the premise.
I think there's a lot of cases where you can say that about most Nolan films, where you're often confused at first, but I think you better understand as it goes on.
Yeah, by the time, when he first explains his issue, then you go, okay, now I get what's going on. And that happens within the first 10 minutes of the movie, right? I like the murder in it.
Yes.
I like the action in it. I like the drama in it. I even like the comedy in his memory loss. But I didn't like... there was multiple scenes of him going to his car, right?
Yes.
He'd go to his car because the first half of the movie, I'm trying to figure out, how long is this guy's memory last for? Is it 24 hours? Is it...
Apparently for a few minutes. When does the clock
reset on his memory? Yeah. By the middle of the movie, you're going, okay, 15 minutes. That's what he's got.
Yeah.
So he takes rigorous notes. He takes photos of people. He does all these things. But the movie kept going... The movie, whenever his memory would reset, sometimes the scenes would reset and go back to 15 minutes earlier. And I'm like, this is bullshit. I don't mind them going back a week, flashback, but the repetition in the scenes, that's why I gave it such a bad review. The movie was good, though. But with that...
Good. You give it a 4.
I gave it a 5 because of Joe Pantoliano.
5 doesn't mean it's good or bad. It just means it's average.
Good, it's average then. Good, it's average. Because of that, it's average.
I didn't find it to be repetitive because there's
phenomenal story though.
I think it's a phenomenal movie. I'm just laughing because of your inconsistent thoughts on the movie. It's this movie is average. Oh, it has good, amazing storytelling.
A 5 to me is good.
It doesn't mean it's good. Generally
I think the story is good.
Generally speaking, that does not mean it's good.
No. I think the story is good. I think the movie, the cinematography is good. Yes. I think the execution of the story was not good.
I don't know what you're talking about. I thought the execution of the story was very well done.
It's complex. Well, it's too complex for you. That's why you don't understand. Because when I speak my thoughts, it's...
You're the same guy who has a very inconsistent movie rating score. That's dumb.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I'm insulted by that.
No, it doesn't feel too repetitive because you're starting to learn new things as the story goes on when it goes backwards. You're starting to learn new things like, oh, wait, these people are just using... Accidentally spoiled the big twist of the film.
What's the twist?
The fact that Natalie and...
Who's Natalie?
Carrie-Anne Moss.
Carrie-Anne Moss from The Matrix.
Yes, and are using these characters to get him in bad situations.
That was my favorite part of the movie. That was the favorite part of the storyline.
That twist, spoiler for people who haven't seen Memento, the twist is that these characters are just using him. But getting him in bad situations.
Looking back at the movie, there was bits and points in the movie where you didn't think that people were taking advantage of him. But remember the motel guy?
Yeah.
The boss said, he forgets? Keep booking him different rooms and charge him for all the rooms. thinking back on that scene, which was towards the beginning, you're going, oh, that laid the groundwork for us to understand everybody was taking advantage of this guy. So he has short-term memory. He's trying. Somebody broke into their home, murdered his wife.
Yeah.
And raped and murdered his wife, and then they beat him over the head or shoved him into the wall. He got a concussion. He got short-term memory for it. Mm-hmm. Since I don't know how many years have gone by, but he's been trying to find the people that murdered his wife.
Yeah,
and
we found out that he murdered his wife.
He didn't murder his wife. Yeah.
Because he kept putting the drugs in his wife.
Well, that's why this movie, the story is good. With the whole jumping around crap, there's a whole storyline in this where he's talking about, he used to be an insurance investigator.
Yeah.
Like he would investigate people that are being fraudulent. And he kept telling this story about Sammy Jenkins, who had the memory of a goldfish.
Yeah.
And they were trying to prove he was being fraudulent to not give the insurance payout for his medical care.
Yeah, the guy from Groundhog Day.
Right, the guy from Groundhog Day. I love that guy. The guy from Groundhog Day.
Or Sammy.
Huh?
Or Sammy Jenkins.
Sammy Jenkins. And he keeps telling that story throughout this whole movie. Don't forget. And this guy puts tattoos all over his body to remember. Like one tattoo says, "My wife was raped and murdered. Vengeance will be mine." One is, "Don't forget Sammy Jenkins." And he's got all these license plates. He's putting together, he's investigating the murder of his wife, and he's putting all of these pieces together with a memory that lasts 25 minutes.
Jeez.
It sounds absurd.
The
premise is absurd. Because there's no way in hell a guy with a 15-minute memory span is going to remember something as complex as a murder.
But again,
piece it together.
He did say he remembers things before, his wife was.
Right, he remembers everything before the incident.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of them, which, I mean, would you consider it a fake story? Because it keeps going back between.
The Sammy Jenkins story?
Yeah.
Absolutely fake. Based on the ending, that's the only conclusion you could make.
There's just a story that he made up.
That's the thing. The ending doesn't reveal anything. There is a shot.
It's left up to your interpretation.
It's not. The question's answered. You just got to see it. You got to notice it. And that's why I even gave this movie even a 4 or 5 because of that ending. And I'll tell you, are we spoiling the hell out of this movie?
I guess we are.
25 years old, right?
Yeah, it is. But of course, it's a good movie, and of course, it's a movie that is hinging on the twist itself.
What was your favorite scene in the movie?
Ooh, that's a good question because I liked most of the scenes in the film. It's hard to say.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine was the spitting in his beer scene, where he meets Natalie. Carrie-Anne Moss.
I guess if I can give the funniest scene is the car scene. It's like, what the fuck?
Which one?
That car scene where he meets up with Natalie's.
With the
guy that beat up Natalie.
With Dodd, the guy trying to kill. Who was that guy?
He was some guy that I think Natalie. Well, we know now Natalie faked the whole thing where she felt she was punched by him. He punched her. Yeah, even though she wasn't.
She was his close friend. They had an affair. They slept together. They did all these things, and then it's revealed that she's just taking advantage of his short-term memory loss. He's a violent guy too, and he's sad, and he's trying to avenge his wife's murder.
That's one of the things.
So he'll do anything to get to clues.
And the one thing I do like is that there's a real personal stake in the story itself, especially with Leonard. Especially his motivation being, finding the murder of his wife. And then you find out that, holy crap, he murdered his wife, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, the ending implies... So he tells the story about Sammy Jenkins, that he can't remember anything, but he remembers administering his wife's insulin. So every time she asked him to do her insulin, because she's diabetic, he would, like a machine, get up, he does the measurements right, he puts it in the right spot. He remembers that routine, but he doesn't remember anything else.
Nope.
And so he keeps repeating this story about Sammy Jenkins throughout the whole movie. And in that story that he tells of this Sammy Jenkins guy, the wife can't handle that the husband is this way. The insurance has denied them. He's essentially just a guy that can't keep a memory for more than 10 minutes for the rest of his life. He's my age, so he's got another 40 years to live. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she commits suicide by the hand of her husband by going, "Hey, Sammy, it's time for my insulin." He'd go and inject the insulin. 10 minutes later, she goes, "Hey, Sammy, it's time for my insulin." He'd go and inject, because he doesn't remember administering it.
Yeah.
You just go do it. You do that enough, your blood sugar drops, you die. And that's what happened in that story that he's telling. Because it goes back to color. Color is the current, black and white is the back, is the flashbacks.
Yep.
Where they go back and forth in the story. So he tells this story throughout the whole movie, and in the ending, it's revealed that his wife is diabetic, and he administered insulin.
So he just compares himself to this guy that he made up.
He made up. Yeah. He's psychotic, too. So not only does he have amnesia, he's also going through psychosis.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to find murderers that don't exist. That, I think the event happened, but his wife survived it. I don't think she died.
She didn't die. And even like after that, we saw a bit of the tattoo.
That's the scene.
On the bed.
In the end, he sees, it's in his mind that he flashes back to a scene of them lying in the bed. He shouldn't have tattoos. If his wife is dead and he's putting tattoos of clues of his wife's death, there shouldn't be any scene in the movie with him with tattoos like that and his wife being alive. Mm-hmm. So in his mind, you see a quick flashback of them laying down with her on his chest and those tattoos. That's the only thing. That's the only proof that he's insane.
Yeah.
And he murders a bunch of people thinking they're the murderers because people were taking advantage of him. And all this backwards. All this through a maze of foreshadowing and flashbacks. Foreshadowing,
but I think that's the point, though, because in a way, you don't really know as much as him. When you first meet him, you really don't know much. You're like left asking questions like, who is this guy? Who's this Leonard guy? Who's Teddy? Why does he keep all those photos?
All those questions get answered in the first... Most of those questions get answered in the first 25 minutes.
As the film goes on, it answers those questions and what those photos and those meanings, and you keep going back between him at the motel.
Well, the movie starts at the beginning of the movie is the end of the movie.
Yes, which is what we call in medias res.
In medias res, mise en place. But it starts with him murdering Teddy, Joe Pantoliano.
Yeah.
And so Nolan created that image for us to go, oh, the end of this is him killing Teddy. Who's Teddy?
We don't know who this guy is.
We don't know who he is. It's
why
revealed.
Would he kill him?
Right. But he builds this narrative to the viewer, right, to us as the viewer, going, Teddy's a bad guy. He wants us to believe Teddy's a bad guy. He wants us to believe Natalie's a good person.
Yeah.
And he wants us to believe that Guy Pearce is genuinely short-term memory, not psychotic. Mm-hmm. And I believed all that. Because I'm waiting for the revelation of what Teddy is and who he is. We don't know who Teddy is at all.
No.
All we know is in that first scene, Guy Pearce murders Teddy. And then the rest of the movie leads up to who Teddy really is.
But that's
and
what
who Natalie is.
The story's so riveting and engaging
I told you, I like the story. I just didn't like the execution of the story.
In what way?
All the...
That's what I didn't mind that. That's what makes the story so much more intriguing that way when it does a reverse storytelling.
No, it did it too much.
I didn't mind that at all. It helped.
And why include
made the story
Sammy
intriguing
Jenkins storyline? To throw us off? Is that what the whole point is? To throw us off?
I kind of see it as that.
I would have never... I never questioned Guy Pearce's intent
but even
and
then,
his disease.
There's edits... Well, no, sorry. There's
too much.
I think the movie is well edited for the most part, although there are some like unintentionally funny edits, like the car scene when we see Dobbin.
Yeah.
He's like, what the
well, your favorite scene where he's like, am I chasing this guy? And he's chasing him, and the guy turns around and says, nope, he's chasing me. He just runs away because he can't remember.
Well,
remember in the trailer park?
Yeah.
He can't remember what's going on. His memory resets. And now he's chasing the guy that's really chasing him because he doesn't know.
Yeah.
You know, my other favorite scene is when he wakes up in the motel room and he just hears somebody squirming in the closet and he opens it. What the heck's this?
And also, too, there's like hints.
He can't remember beating up that guy.
There's like hints to show that like Leonard made this story up about Sammy Jenkins.
No, there isn't.
Remember that scene where we see him at like the what was it? It was like a medical institution.
That's him flashbacking with Sammy.
Yeah, but even then, you see his face.
Who's
you
face?
see him in the medical institution with
Leonard. You see.
Yeah, you do see
Leonard was investigating Sammy Jenkins. That's the memory he's expressing. He works for the insurance company.
But even then, trying to deny flashes Sammy. Of him in the medical institution. Did you not see that?
No, I didn't see that. You saw that?
Yeah.
When?
When we watched the movie.
I watched the movie. I didn't look at my phone once on this movie because I needed to pay attention to this.
You did.
Cockamamie labyrinth of scene navigation.
I think for me it was confusing at first, but once I figured it out, it made a lot more sense. Because I was really waiting until what led to everything that we see from the beginning of the movie. That's what made it so riveting.
When you watch movies like this, do you like try and figure the movies out?
Sometimes, yeah.
I always do.
But I always try to see how well it conveys that well.
Yeah.
And their overall approach in that storytelling.
After you do that. At the end of it, when all of it comes together, you do that.
Yes.
But during it, I'm trying to solve the movie.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that with this movie. Eventually I gave up. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I guess Teddy's a jerk and he needs to die, but I don't really know.
He still is an unlikable character who's clearly manipulating.
Oh, he's corrupt.
Oh yeah, he's like a clear corrupt cop, which I don't even know if that's the thing. We don't know if we should trust this guy. We don't trust him.
By the end of the movie,
we don't trust anyone.
Yeah, by the end of the movie, I don't know if Teddy's a good guy or a bad guy to him. You know what I mean?
I mean, he still is.
He's not, because he's
not
used
good.
Him. He's used him to murder people.
He's taking advantage of him, and he's clearly manipulating to get into bad situations.
Right. He had to murder, in the end scene, he had to murder that guy.
Which, by the way, to
steal his money.
Joe Pantoliano conveys very well the manipulation his character, make it seem like he's friendly as he is, and it seems like he's helping him, even though it's not really.
Well, it's a funny thing, that last scene. The last scene reveals a lot. Because remember, he drives around this Jaguar the whole time in this suit and all that stuff. And we don't know. He just says, like, come for money. I made insurance money. Right? I made money from my wife's death's insurance. That's what he says.
Yes.
But Teddy is constantly telling him, you got to get out of town. You got to get rid of this car. Why do you keep driving this car? Throughout the whole movie. And I didn't understand why he kept saying that.
But then you get it, and it's like, oh.
Well, at the end of the movie, he kills the guy that's the drug dealer that's driving around town in that car.
It didn't came from his wife's insurance. No. He just stole the outfit.
He stole the outfit, the money, and the car, and he's driving around in town where that drug dealer deals drugs with that car.
It's definitely...
And that's Natalie's boyfriend. So Natalie knew Guy Pearce killed her boyfriend.
Yep.
So she was using him too.
Yep.
Good story. Terrible execution.
I don't...
That's my hot
You didn't even give a good reason for not liking it.
I just did.
That's the best part of the movie, is the nonlinear structure and the reverse storytelling.
That's why we have this podcast.
It's a unique...
We both like the movie for very different reasons. I like it because...
But you didn't even give a good reason.
I did. I just told you. I didn't like the meandering of the scenes back and forth.
I didn't mind that at all.
Of course you didn't mind it. Because you're a snob.
It's unique. Because it's good for plot progression. It's a different way of like telling the story, and in a way it reflects who I've said this many times throughout this video and this episode. It's supposed to reflect his overall fragmented and scattered mind because of his short-term memory loss. So in a way it reflects the storytelling structure.
I didn't like that the movie was executed fragmented and scattered.
That's the point.
That might be the point, but I didn't like it.
You may not like it, and that's
the point. That's the point of my opinion. I didn't like it. Do you want me to give it a higher rating because I really like the story?
I mean, it sounded like it.
I don't think so. It's a visual medium. I would have liked it if somebody was reciting a book. If it was story time at the library, I'd listen to that story.
Yeah.
So you gave it a 9 for the same reason I gave it a 5. Yeah, I think that's the way it is.
Terrible movie rating system.
It's a Benjamin Button style movie execution. Oh, we should review Benjamin Button. Did you ever see Benjamin Button?
think so, but I remember it being okay.
An old baby. Brad Pitt is an old baby. Speaking of Brad Pitt, I think he was originally going to be cast as Leonard in this movie. Yeah.
Did not know that.
Do you think he would have done a good job?
I mean, like, probably, yeah. I think he probably would have done a good job with his character and conveying just how lost and confused he is.
Do you think Guy Pearce did a...
I think he did great.
Who's your favorite character in this movie?
Probably Leonard.
Yeah. Mine was, shockingly, was...
Teddy?
No, I like Teddy, but it was Natalie.
Really?
I was convinced she was a good person.
She's not.
Right, she wasn't. And I didn't question... Teddy, I questioned.
There's
not
what I mean? Bad actor in this movie.
No, but the character, I like Natalie the most.
Yeah, because with Teddy, like, literally, it was written out in his memory saying, don't believe his lies.
Nolan was really trying to take you off the trail with that.
But again, that's what makes it so intriguing, because you're left knowing why does it say that. That's what makes the
story intriguing.
Yes, because it starts with questions.
Why didn't he want them answering the phone? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't explain that.
It's supposed to pick it up yourself. I think it all happens in beginning of the movie.
It's too much. Too much. Too many things going on. And that's the thing. How does a guy with a 15-minute memory span keep track of all this? And you know what? Plot hole. He murders the guy that owns the Jaguar. How does he know every day that the Jaguar is his car? Because that happened after he lost his memory. So how does he get up every day, walk right to that car, get in the car and drive away? If it was me...
I'm trying to
If it was me and I was the director, I'd be like, look, hit the... You know how in a car, if you get lost... I think it's just
to the point he got used to it.
You can't get used to it. It's short-term memory.
But he's like using the car and doesn't really remember where did it come from.
Every scene...
And how he got it.
Every scene, he walks straight to the car, gets in and drives off.
Yes.
How does he remember that's his car? I'm trying to remember. You know how in cars you can press a button and it beeps to let you know if you get lost? He never did that. He just walked up to the car, put the keys in, and left. That car came into his possession after his short-term memory loss. Plot hole. Movie. Oh, I'm bringing it down one more Smokey for that plot hole. Back to 4.
But
I love it. I love just one day we're going to start taking video of this podcast and just, you got to see Aden's face every time I make a statement. But yeah.
I mean,
right?
I guess I can see it.
There's some plot holes. But by the end of it, he does remember that his wife wasn't killed for a split second. And that's where his psychosis comes in, because he doesn't believe it.
No.
And that's got nothing to do with short-term memory. That's he's going through a psychosis. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's having a psychotic episode. How long has this been happening? It's been years, right? The way
Probably
Ted explained.
Years.
Can you imagine having the memory like that? Losing the memory?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Do you think 50 First Dates was a homage to this movie?
No, definitely not. I wouldn't say that.
Crazy movie, right? How do you explain to a poor girl that her memory gets reset every day that she's pregnant?
I don't know how I would.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah. But no, I don't
Hi,
agree.
I'm Tom.
I don't agree with that at all. I don't think even the movie took inspiration from Memento.
Be funny if it did.
But I mean, this has been a thing in movies for a long time with characters with like short-term memory loss, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's a good plot device.
It is.
Because you can get away with a lot.
I mean, Memento does it the absolute best, if you're asking me.
What other movies have done this?
Not really Finding Nemo. Well,
Finding Nemo.
With like Dory with a character with short-term memory loss, but it doesn't really focus on that too much.
I mean, she's a key thing, right? She knows the address.
Yeah.
So if she had regular memory, there wouldn't be any tension there.
Yeah.
But this whole movie's about this guy's short-term memory.
It is. It very much hinges on that plot point specifically, and to the point the structure reflects that mindset.
Right. I didn't like it. But I get it. I didn't like it. But people got to watch it, because like you said, it is unique.
It's a very uniquely structured film. We rarely get films with reverse storytelling. This has never really happened a whole lot.
No. I don't think I've ever seen a movie like this.
No.
So you're right. It is unique. It hasn't been done.
And it works very well.
I feel like if somebody attempts to do it now, they won't do it as... They won't be able to do it the way See, and even though I'm complaining about it, there really was no other way to do it. Really, what I'm complaining about is some of the repetitive flashback scenes.
To me, I didn't feel like it was repetitive because, the film...
They'd go back 15 minutes instead of thing. And he did that a lot.
Yeah, which, again, makes sense because that's his short-term memory loss.
Right.
That he loses 15 minutes.
Right.
His memory's in 15 minutes, and that's what it is.
Right. And they took us... we're experiencing the short-term memory loss, too.
Yeah, pretty much.
I didn't like. I don't like the idea of having short-term memory loss. I don't like the feeling.
I mean, nobody does.
I don't like the evocation of that
feeling. For this movie specifically.
I don't care. I don't care, Auden. I'm supposed to be entertained. I'm supposed to be entertained.
I thought it was incredibly
At one point, I thought I was going to have a seizure from the back and forth.
It's supposed to get you in the mindset of Leonard. That's the point.
It didn't do that, and I didn't like it.
And that's a good thing.
It's not a good thing.
For the movie.
I don't care about the movie.
You're
for me,
real life brain.
As the viewer, I didn't like it.
You're making real life brain.
You're talking from a technical perspective, from a filmmaker's perspective. It's great.
It's incredibly effective.
From the viewer's perspective, I thought I was going to have a seizure sometimes, and I don't want to have a seizure when I watch a movie. I want to laugh. I want to cry. I want to scream.
I mean, the movie's not depressing.
It is depressing. What do you mean it's not depressing? Once all the pieces come together, you're like, oh my God, this poor guy. And he murdered his wife.
Yeah.
And he doesn't remember doing it. That's the crazy part.
It's a well-edited...
Is it murder or is it suicide?
Murder.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
We still don't know a whole lot what happened. We get flashes of moments that happen.
He's Sammy Jenkins.
Yeah.
Leonard is Sammy Jenkins. He kills his wife with insulin. And she keeps asking him to do it, and he keeps doing it. And there's
already hints to show that just for like the editing and flashes of moments.
I'm going to have to rewatch it. Kind of reminds me. I don't remember any of that crap.
It reminds me of like Fight Club because like in Fight Club you see like flashes of like Brad Pitt's character before you were even introduced to him. But it's a very subtle use of editing.
I don't know. I don't remember that movie.
No.
I think that's like Uncle Huddock's, one of Uncle Huddock's favorite movies.
Great movie.
I remember liking it, but I remember liking it just because it was cool to watch people fight.
And that's the point. It's supposed to criticize that.
Yeah. Then I didn't understand.
Oh, it's a cool action movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's how it came across to you.
Yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool like that. And then they went and they started blowing things up. I'm like, well, I don't understand how this got out of hand. How they go from here to there. It's like in this movie, if this guy just went and, started blowing up the Capitol building in California. But he could because he's got short-term memory loss and somebody could convince him. The murderer's in that building. Just blow up the building. And he's so stupid he'd do it.
But I had an amazing time watching this movie.
Did you like it? Did you have fun watching it with me?
I had a really phenomenal time watching this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
is to me one of Nolan's all-time best films. It's not my favorite Nolan film, but it's up there.
Would you recommend some people watch it?
Absolutely watch this movie. It is so worth your time, especially after watching The Odyssey. Please watch Memento. It is so well done. It does a very good job of doing nonlinear storytelling. The performances, I think, are all pretty great to phenomenal. The pacing is well done.
They filmed this movie in 28 days. It's well edited for
the most part. Oh, wow.
Can you believe that? That's less than a month they filmed this movie. It's crazy. And it cost around $8 million and it made $40 million. It's pretty impressive. It's like an indie film. And his brother wrote the screenplay.
Yes, he did, which he used to write all of his films with his brother.
8 out of 10 Smokies for Jonathan Nolan and 5 out of 10 Smokies
which, fun fact,
for
Jonathan Nolan is the guy who created Westworld.
The new Westworld or the original?
The new.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm. And Fallout.
Oh, pretty talented family, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much.
That's awesome. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure. And, Memento actually got a couple of Oscar nominations for Best Editing, which I don't entirely agree with, but there are some great use of editing in a film, especially when showing, flashes of scenes with, Leonard and just his wife that was in a
the navigation
bag.
The back and forth, that's editing, right?
Pretty much.
Oh, it didn't win, though. It was only nominated.
Nope.
Yeah, it didn't win anything. It won Story of the Year.
For AFI.
But that's it.
Yeah.
So you'd recommend people watch this?
Absolutely.
For all the reasons you said?
Yep.
I would recommend people watch this movie for the story, but be prepared to be, to be like, let's just get this over with. Stop with the meandering.
I don't think it meanders.
meander. And I'll tell you what.
Because we keep learning
Nobody agrees with me on this one.
Because we keep learning new things about these characters and what's going on, and that's what made it less repetitive to me.
We do.
Now, if they kept saying, oh, gotta go to this guy, oh, gotta go to this guy, if it kept doing scenes like that, that would have been repetitive.
It did do that.
It didn't felt like that.
It did do that. It was spastic.
Yeah, but we were learning new things about these characters.
What are you doing here? Are you trying to convince me to move my thing up?
I'm just telling you.
You're not going to convince me.
You're wrong.
Yeah, we've established you think I'm wrong. I think you're wrong, and we're not gonna meet in the middle.
No.
On this one, we're not gonna meet in the middle.
Well, Malcolm.
And here's the thing. Everybody agrees with you. Nobody agrees with me.
No,
nobody does.
You have bad takes.
Yeah, because Rotten Tomatoes. The tomato meter is through the roof.
Yeah, because you have bad takes.
Popcorn meter is through the roof.
As usual.
No, hot takes. I'm a genius.
Bad takes.
I'm a movie genius.
You sure are.
I am.
You're the same guy that gave Ghosted a positive review.
That was a good movie.
It's an awful movie.
Yeah. Tomato. Potato.
So we're looking at our favorite source, Rotten Tomatoes. Once again. So there's an actual 94% on the critic score, which is pretty good, and an audience is 94%.
Even Stevens.
Even Stevens. This is the definition of it. It's pretty much just on par of each other. Yep. And we got a review from our one and only best movie critic in the world, even though I don't agree, is Roger Ebert under the Chicago Sun-Times.
What did he say?
He gave it a 3 out of 4, which is really good. And he says, this movie doesn't supply the usual payoff of a thriller. How can it? But it's an uncanny and evoking a state of mind. He pretty much just said everything I pretty much was saying about the film.
Right.
It captures his state of mind perfectly just because of how the film is structured. It feels so fragmented and scattered, like I said before, and it evokes that very well.
Yeah.
Just from the storytelling structure and editing alone, editing choices.
I don't want to watch his state of mind through the editing. That's what.
And its payoff, which it is unexpected, but it works so well because it was hinting to those moments, and it's a film that I might rewatch at some point to kind of pick up those hints that I didn't get the first time around to getting those twists.
By yourself, right?
What?
By yourself,
yeah, by myself. Well, maybe with you.
That's a raspberry. That's a big old.
Which he's not wrong. It is a unusual payoff. Which I mean, how could it?
Yeah. No, I guess if you like that kind of crap.
I love that. I love when twists are unexpected, but they feel well built up to.
That's why you gave it a 9 out of 10. What's the guy that didn't like it say?
So we got a review from Jonathan Rosenbaum from Under the Chicago Reader. Man, we're getting people from Chicago, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
And he gave it a negative score. No rating. He didn't give it like a 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. None of that. He says more a puzzle than a meaningful story. It reminds me of how Edmund Wilson compared reading a mystery to eagerly unpacking a box of Excelsior, only to find a few rusty nails at the bottom.
I don't know what the hell this guy's talking.
So Edmund Wilson's actually a critic of stories like this. Funny enough.
What do you mean?
Of like murder stories. He's the guy who took issues with it.
Oh.
And had good things and bad things.
He's like social critic or whatever?
He is a social critic, yeah.
I still don't understand.
He's comparing himself to that.
He didn't explain what... A few rusty nails at the bottom of a box of Excelsior? He unpacked it... So what?
Well, because I think it's just his expectations. I think just expecting something to good, but then you find out that, the story is not very good.
I give Jonathan Rosenbaum...
But even then, a puzzle, which, yeah, Nolan's films are often like puzzles. Yes, they're at first confusing, but they do become a lot more understandable as the film goes on.
I give Jonathan Rosenbaum a 0 out of 10 Smokies for his review. I don't get what he's saying, and it's ridiculous.
I mean, I get what he was trying to say. I mean, once you do a bit of research on who Edmund Wilson was...
Time to go home and take a nap, Jonathan Rosenbaum of the Chicago Reader.
Okay.
I don't agree with his review, mainly because I don't understand it.
I perfectly understand it.
No.
I understand his analogy just fine. It's just like, I don't really...
Bravo on it.
Agree with that. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it to people who don't quite understand the structure of it. It is confusing at first, and it does feel like a puzzle in order to pick these pieces up.
But this guy's hoity-toity...
But it becomes understandable.
This guy's hoity-toity review with all of this... ridiculous, all the words jumbled together to make nonsense. He should, if he's so intelligent, he should have understood the movie, and the premise is it's a puzzle. What a dingbat. Let's see what the reviewers said.
Sometimes it's not for everyone.
Yeah, clearly. Clearly, based on this entire hour-long thing. Let's see what the users said. Oh, we got some interesting ones today. Bryant G, he gave it 1.5 stars. Okay. Story began in the end with middle to end. Nolan came with another banger. Watched this about 7 years ago. A must-watch movie. Bryant, if you were sitting here tonight, I'd like to ask Brian a question.
1 star and a half.
He gave it a whopping review. He loves this movie, yet he gave it 1.5 stars.
That's why this was actually a review I chose, because it's just like two contrasting things going on. It's like,
but you're right. It's funny. It's kind of like my review. I enjoyed the story.
Yeah, because it's stupid. Well, this review,
but I still didn't give it a good review.
It's stupid. Yours is not. Well, okay, no.
Well, Brian,
okay, that's too much of a compliment to this guy. This guy at least had a typo. Well, you're just doing it out of a really stupid intention.
I'm not. I didn't like it. Brian is not here to defend himself. I was here to defend myself.
But at least he gave a typo. You're doing it out of intention. You're talking. You're not giving a review on Rotten Tomatoes.
No.
So you have no excuse.
No, I don't.
This guy does.
What's his excuse? Typo?
Yes.
He forgot. Instead of doing 5 stars, he only did 1.5 stars.
Well, at least that makes more sense than your really stupid rating system.
No, my rating system is impeccable.
Typo. This just happened.
It's foolproof. Danny R. 0.5 star from Danny R. That rhymes. 0.5 star from Danny R. I didn't understand anything. Just a waste of almost 2 hours.
This is why you really should trust the audience score all the time, guys.
Don't
worry. When it has a 50% and it has a person say, "What a waste of my time for 2 hours."
All day, every day.
It's like, wow, guys, we really should trust the audience.
Yeah.
Huh?
Well,
yeah, because most of these reviews are just basically saying, "What a waste of time. I can't spend this."
Hey,
I could have gone to
You know what? That was much more clear of a review than what Joseph Rosenbaum freaking said.
I don't know.
I know exactly what this person's thinking.
Yeah, but at least Joseph Rosenbaum had actual substance.
No, he didn't.
No. He did have substance.
I could say a bunch of words too. I could say through the blithering.
He was using an analogy that you didn't know.
Through the blithering winds of the masses of storms, I walked upon the shells and saw the light. Shut up.
No, he was using an analogy.
He can keep his analogy.
Not enough people know. Nobody knows who Edmund Wilson is.
Who cares?
I found out who he is today.
I don't need to know who he is. It's a poor analogy. Open up a box. I don't even know what Excelsior is. Is it water? Is it champagne?
Exciting.
I don't know. Excelsior. He opens a box of Excelsior. You know, all these obscure references. Get out of here. Get out of here. At least Danny R. with the 0.5 star tells us exactly what he's thinking.
That person's just stupid.
He's not stupid. The other guy's stupid. 0.5 star, 1.5 stars, but gives it a rave review.
That was a typo.
I don't think so.
He just says, "I didn't understand anything."
Well, we're gonna have to find Brian.
This guy just literally is like
we're gonna have to find Brian
the same guy you've seen so many times.
Whatever. I think next time we should read the reviews first too, and then go into the deluge of nonsense that we start. But that's it. We're back, folks. We'll catch you next week. Same time, same place, same Bat channel. That's a reference to Batman Begins. I'm Ra's al Ghul. I'm Batman. Bye, guys.
Bye.
We'll catch you on the fly. Bye.